For 3 decades, the Texas Sportsman has brought you the best in outdoors programming. This year, we're celebrating our 30th year of hunting, fishing, and enjoying the great outdoors like never before. Join us as we explore and learn to love some of the most beautiful places right here on the Texas Sportsman. Brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, Capital Farm Credit, Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine, South Padre Boat Rentals, L&F Distributors, Busch Light, Shallow Sport Boats, and the Sportsman in San Benito. The adventure begins right here, right now, with your hosts, Fred and Cindy Rodriguez. It's a beautiful day in the Rio Grande Valley. Welcome to the Texas Sportsman. Today we're fishing out of White Sands Bar and Grill and Marina in beautiful Port Isabel, Texas, and we're headed across the bay on this beautiful spring morning. What a view! Palm trees, a sunrise, and the South Padre Island Causeway. But it's time to catch some fish.
I got you, John.
Beautiful day out here, isn't it?
Awesome day. Windy day.
If it ain't blowing, we ain't going.
Remember, the wind is your friend. The wind is your friend. We're sitting on top of the world, kind of like Texas Tops. Those are our special guests today, Texas Tops. There we go. Big red for Fred. Awesome.
Perfect. Beautiful.
All right,
red.
all right,
South
all right.
Texas, Lower Laguna Mighty redfish right there.
There you go, buddy. That's what it's all about.
Nice, 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 nice.
Got him,
nice, nice.
got him, got him. Hey folks, welcome to the Texas Sportsman. It's kind of windy out here, but we're gonna make it happen. Here with Captain Big John Reese, everybody knows him. We've been fishing together for over 14 years. You're watching the Texas Sportsman. Coming up, you're gonna meet the guests from Texas Tops, McAllen and Brownsville.
What are we using today?
Live shrimp, popping cork, and the little treble hook.
And we'll tell you what we're using here in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the tips.
There you go. Stay with us. It'll be brought to you by Busch Light. We'll be right back right after this.
A good captain is like a good teacher. Not only will he put you on the fish, but he'll tell you exactly what you need to do to catch him.
The wind take it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to cast it like a lure. Cast upwards and let the wind carry it. On the next one, I'll show you más o menos what I mean. Because when you throw it like that fast, you'll flick that shrimp right off.
Big John? Well, he's one of the best. And if you've ever had the privilege of fishing with Big John or Fred, you know you're going to learn a thing or two.
We're gonna have to take a picture with the same fish.
No, we'll release it and put on the hook and do, hey, I got another one.
Lo gachas allá, lo amarras ahí.
Ajá. Ahorita salen, bro.
Just about any moment can be a teaching moment.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Texas Sportsman. Fishing today out here with Texas Tops and also Captain Big John Reese. And John wanted to go with a number 6 treble hook right here, right John? We're going with the size 6, okay? And then we're using live shrimp, and we got probably maybe 22 inches on the leader. And what you want to do, folks, when we're fishing out here, how you hook this is you go ahead and put it right here in front of the shell, and I like to go right in the front and bring it through there, okay? And then we pass it out there and just give it a good cast like Big John's doing right there. And you see his motion there, what he's doing, okay? About every 10 seconds you want to whip it and pop it, so I call it pop and reel, pop and reel. That's what you got to do. We're moving, probably got winds blowing about 30 miles an hour today, right John?
About 30.
Yeah, about 30.
Yeah.
So stay with us on Texas Sportsman. We're going to catch some redfish. We'll be right back. And this is the tip of the week brought to you by Busch Light. We'll be right back.
He ran. You know, it's funny that if you really look at your cork, it's nice with it when you're popping it. You can see that live shrimp jumping around the cork. A lot of times what people do is when they're fishing with a cork, they have a tendency of popping it too hard. You just want to do that little clack. Just get that little. You don't want to pop it so hard that every time you do that, you're moving the shrimp. You kind of just you're moving it slowly, but not to the point to where you're affecting the shrimp when you pop it. You're doing more of the popping on the cork to get that water to kind of splash. And when you start seeing that shrimp start jumping out of the water and get nervous, you know there's something around.
Nice size redfish, good fish.
Nice fish. We're fishing about 2 feet of water. Nice red. Whoa. Hold on, Fred. Hold on. I'll get him to you here. There we go.
There it is, buddy. Gotta have it. There we go. Pop it out. There. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Grab that net again. There it is. Nice red. Look at this. Nice.
Good looking redfish. There you go, bro.
Nice. Right in the corner.
Right in the corner
Just
of the mouth.
the way we like
How's
it.
that, Pete? Nice?
Good.
Okay, you're next, buddy. Oh, did I say that John's on, we're a team, me and John. And it Texas Tops. Yeah, so, hey, Jorge, come on over here real quick. Yes, come on over here. So get the whole gang in here. Hey folks, so let me tell you who we're with here. I know it's very windy out here. So we got Pete, we got Jorge with Texas Tops, guys. Jorge's usually in Brownsville. He oversees the whole operation there. And then of course we got Mr. Pete there in McAllen. And then we got Big John right there, buddy.
Nice red.
All right, buddy, sounds good. Looks good, good fish, nice and fat.
Nice color.
All right, man, stay with us. Let's go catch another one. Set the hook.
Set it and forget it. Nice.
Now I remember what they feel like, John. Hey, the tug is a drug. I see they said JR. There it is. There it goes. There it comes. Nice red, good red. Coming in, coming in. Right to you. Right to you, Papas. There you go, nice redfish, good keeper.
Nice.
Good one, good one.
Another South Texas
You want to get over
redfish.
here, Rick, or you got it there? There you go, brother. Pliers. Good keeper, John?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That one just hit on fire, man, right there. We're fishing over these potholes, guys. We're fishing over these potholes. The potholes are the bare spots that you see when you can see on the show what we're doing here, and you just want to fish there, making this long drift, right, John?
Long drift. We're still on the same drift, so.
Yeah. All right, man. Sounds good. Good keeper. Hey, folks. One of the things that us captains, especially ones that been out for, I've been a captain for 3 years now. John's been a captain for almost 20 years. Been fishing a long time, but we were drifting. Okay, and that's the knowledge of the bay. When you book a trip with a seasoned guide, and there's a lot of them out here, South Padre Island, Port Isabel, Rose City, Port Mansfield, all over the place. And that was probably somebody wanting to book a trip. But, but anyways, see, John noticed real quick, this is another tip of the week, man, by Bush Light. We were going into that shallower water, right, John?
Yeah, we were drifting kind of northeast. So the reds were kind of stacked around that because the bay, you have different depths, obviously from east to west.
Right.
You have the sand, then you have the flats, then you have the drop off, then you have the color change. So the reds have been stacked a little bit before that real shallow water, and as we were drifting,
Yeah.
we're running more northeast, and eventually we went from a foot and a half, 2 feet of water to it, we went to about 8 inches of water.
Yeah.
So right away we adjusted our boat to start drifting a little bit now more northwest to get back in that slot where we need to be at. And those are little adjustments you want to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you find where the fish are more at. Sometimes they're in that really shallow water, so then you want to stay in the shallow water. If it gets too deep, vice versa, then you try to get back to where in the shallower water. So.
Well, it helps also that we're today on my 24-foot shallow sport. And I want to say a big thank you to the Sportsman and Shallow Sport. We'll be right back on the Texas Sportsman. We're tracking outdoors.
Now there's a method and technique, and Big John is showing us how it's done. It's sort of a pop and reel and pop and reel. Eventually, big old redfish will come up and take your shrimp. Because that's what we're trying to do. Catch some redfish today on the Texas Sportsman.
You want to keep it towards taut, like right there's taut. And you don't want to go like this because it starts to drag. Then you start catching grass. You just want it to sit there and let the bait just sit top of the grass. You're gonna feel little pecks. The redfish will just hit and just slam it real hard. Okay?
There's a certain technique when using popping corks. Big John demonstrates exactly how it's done. Takes a while to get used to, but you'll learn it. And once you do, you're gonna start catching some fish.
What you got, John? Red? You gonna bring it to the right?
Yeah, come over here.
Go to the right.
Try and go that way.
Oh, nice one. Good deal. Good job, man. Good job. You got that? Pliers. You know, another thing when you're out fishing, guys, okay, look where Big John's hand is at on the redfish. When you put it in there safely, you're okay, right, John?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these gill plates right here. These right here, they're razor sharp.
Those are the sharp ones.
Yeah.
But underneath inside there, you're good.
Just as long as you stick you don't want to stick your finger through the gills because they don't cut you too. So just grab it out of the corner. They kind of get paralyzed when you do this.
That one's probably about, we'll measure
like
it.
22 and a half.
Yeah,
23.
we'll measure that one just to make sure, but this is good. You wanna measure it?
Yeah.
Hold that for me, Pete.
About 23 and a half, maybe? 24? I know, 22 and a half.
22 and a half. Nice red. Good
Nice
red.
red.
Good, keep it red, buddy.
You gonna eat good? Nice.
Want to know more about the Texas Sportsman? Want to catch up on the old shows? Follow us on social media. Insights, videos, and more. Texas Sportsman, gotta have it. If you've never been to South Texas, you need to come visit. Some of the most abundant fishing grounds in the world are right here in South Texas. Thousands of fishermen come every year to Port Isabel and South Padre Island for the bountiful harvest we can get from the sea. What a harvest it is! We'd like to thank Captain Big John and Pete and George from Texas Tops, and Fred, because he always has something great to say, teaches us something every time. It was about having fun with friends that have become more like family. After all, Texas Tops and Big John Reese are definitely a part of the Texas Sportsman family. Even though conditions weren't optimum, it was kind of windy, well, determination paid off. After all, when you're fishing with two great captains like Fred Rodriguez and John Ruiz, you're going to learn something, and you'll have a great time out on the water. On behalf of Fred Rodriguez and all of us right here on the Texas Sportsman, we'd like to say a big thank you for watching. A big thank you to our sponsors and the guys at Texas Tops for joining us today. Texas Sportsman, it's always an adventure.
Hey folks, well that was some type of fishing out there, man. It was windy, guys. What do you think?
It was super windy, yeah.
Blowing.
But I tell you what, experienced captain. Yeah, we had a good time out there, Big John.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And I hope you guys at home learned something. Hey, next time you guys want to, put something special on your truck, come see these guys at Texas Tops. Check this guy out, Pete and McAllen, and double hitter right here, Jorge right here in Brownsville, for all your truck needs, right, Jorge?
Everything that you need, all of it.
What are the things? I mean, you got like so many different things, but
And the usual is the lift kits. Everybody wants to raise their trucks. This weather out here that we had a couple of days ago, everybody was wishing they were up high. So they're coming to see us. We do lift kits. We do your regular maintenance. We do lighting. We do horns, air horns. What else do we do, Pete? We do
the tents.
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. Camper
Yeah.
shows, of course, Texas Tops. For many years, camper shows, we've been doing camper shows. Come see us, all your bed covers, anything like that. Regular maintenance, come see us. We can take care of you.
You know what I like is that roll top, the roll top that I got from you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, you got fishing rods. John, you got some stuff that you don't want people to look at. Some nice Yeti ice chest or whatever. Okay, you can just lock it, set it, and go eat inside. Whatever you want to do.
Forget it. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of your customers travel a lot from here to Houston, San Antonio, Midland, Odessa, and they need something like that. It's very, very safe. You can't break through it, so come see us, Texas Tops.
Yeah, whether it's commercial or retail, come see them at Texas Tops. Well, folks, that wraps up another edition. Big John, thank you so much, buddy,
You're welcome,
for
bud.
guiding us out there, man. 14 years with Big John on the Texas Sportsman, man. Thanks a lot, Big John.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Pleasure
All
being
right.
aboard.
Till next week, we'll see you on the Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors, coming from White Sands Motel Marina here in Port Isabel, Texas.
Thanks for watching the Texas Sportsman. And thanks for sticking with us for 30 years of bringing you the great outdoors. Join us next time for more excellent adventures right here on the Texas Sportsman. Brought to you by the Osiris Gonzalez Law Firm, Capital Farm Credit, Texas Sportsman Tracking Outdoors Magazine, South Padre Boat Rentals, L&F Distributors, That's Bush Light, Shallow Sport Boats, and the Sportsman in San Benito.